Hold up. I think you just walked right by him. Let's see. Yeah, he just swung right by you. But for Cloak and Dagger, here's what you want to be doing. Pull, Tracer, Uppercut, Tracer, Overhead. You're only down 25 health here, and you're backing out of the fight. I think it might be worth it for you to actually go into the fight more than just heal that little bit of health. Now work on the lazy clusters. Try and limit those, so don't do from like this far. Not doing much damage. Try and just really do them in combos like that. Quick heads up, most people watching aren't subbed. If this helps you, subbing really helps me keep making these. Mr. Monkey Man Plat 3 playing Spider-Man on Empire State. He's on PC. Matches a little over 14 minutes, and he says, I'm trash, Spidey, one-trick pony trying to climb, mechanically need work, and never feel like my timing works for the team. So that is why he wants the VOD today. Mr. Mon- oh, and he's got the new skin. Alright. We got a little 1v1 Spider-Man action over here. It's tough to, it's honestly tough already right here, because you can either go in their back line right now. How do I control this? What's their team comp actually? So they got 2 healers. Okay, Mantis and Deadpool. I'd probably be going for the Mantis. It's hard in the Spidey 1v1s because, you know, half the time they just want to 1v1 you and say Spidey diff, so let's see how this goes. Yep, just like that. So it's harder with the Spider-Man. He's always on your butt, so yeah, you just gotta go back and heal. Makes sense. Hold up. I think you just walked right by him. Let's see. Yeah, he just swung right by you. I took my eyes off for a second. All right, I think you know what you did wrong here, Mr. Monkey Man. That's an obvious fix. Out of swings, yeah. Just cooldown management stuff right here. You looked at the comp tab. Well, when you're getting chased, try not to look at the other tab. Alright, let's see if you do a good rollout. Okay, very nice. Yep, we're going straight for the back line. So let's see. Spider-Man's looking out for you again. Honestly, you might just either have to sneak it by him or just go for this 1v1 right here. Okay, let's go back a second. Okay, Spider-Man's looking at you again. This one's tough. I think he just keeps constantly looking out for you. Yeah, sometimes you do have to just take the 1v1. Very nice. Okay, yeah, they're just shooting at you. Okay. That is a fine route to go. And just wait out the Mantis ult right here. Nice, very nice. Okay. Yeah, when the Spider-Man comes off his death timer, I would start being a little bit more cautious. He didn't kill you or anything like that, but just knowing that there's another Spider-Man, kind of have to just be a little bit more vigilant. McQueen says you ego 1v1 there in spawn camp Spider-Man. Alright, so right now, I would have maybe instead of focus cap there. Oh, he is super low though. I might have turned onto the Deadpool right here instead. Because he's gonna out heal you no matter what probably. And he just used one of his healing abilities on the Captain America, so it's probably better to just turn on him. He might have his other cooldown, but you can at least try and bait it out or something. And I think your invis ulted behind you. Why can't I turn it? When did she ult? Ah, yeah. I think you were just gonna die there. Okay, not your fault there. Let's see. Did you know if you're swinging through the air and doing uppercut, it give momentum to keep going through the air? Oh yeah, that's true as well. On this map, it's a little harder because it'll just shoot you to the corners, but that is something to note. Uppercut to keep your momentum. Yeah, if the Deadpool turns on you, he can punch you in there, but I think he was too focused on keeping the Captain America alive back then. That is a good advice, Bladen. Okay, good ult. Here with your team right here. Alright, so you know their Deadpool's dead. So go in on that cloak, 100%. Yep, you got it. Spider-Man's on you? Yeah, that's a tough one. Honestly, he's just like one of your best counters, so if he's just keeping an eye on you, it's hard. But right now, yeah, he's just waiting for the Spider-Man. Sometimes it is better to just play defensively against him. Okay, yeah, scary one. Let's see one more time, you're dead, yeah. These Spider-Man ones are hard. I'll be honest. It comes purely down to skill and if he's just on your ass the entire game. You said mechanically, though, you want more advice, so maybe I'll focus on that and your timing, like you were saying. Very nice. That's pretty good. Know what you're doing there, yeah. Little uppercut to keep him off the point, very nice. Alright, turn on the cloak. Yep. And then back out while she has bubble up. So right there, your timing, you should have just backed out immediately. So let's see, you got no swings left. But you got an uppercut. Yeah, you got no cooldowns really. Just use that swing to get out of here right now instead of overcommitting to it. Yeah, and then you died for it. So just cooldown management and knowing when to back off of a support. You baited out her bubble in a bad spot. Yeah, I think he should have just baited bubble. Yeah, I think so. You're correct, Bladen. Very nice. Alright, back out again. They're all focused on you. Just keep swinging away. Yeah, the map just kind of screwed you there. Wait for your swings to go back, or get the Spidey, yeah, because he's gonna screw you up. Okay, doing your best to get out of there. Nothing wrong with that. Very nice. Let me double check. Sorry, I looked away for a second. It's hard to tell even what's happening sometimes. So let's see. Deadpool's using his ability. Let's see. I might have waited for that to go down before trying to ult. Just because, you know, that's a big healing circle. So just slight timing on that ultimate. Wait a couple seconds and you would have been better, but looks like you're doing all right here. Yep. Yeah. That one was harder because you're so close to the wall. Sometimes it screws you over with the cancels. Yeah, you'll just get used to Deadpool as you play him more. I usually try and bait out his abilities more because he's got longer cooldowns with his abilities than some of the other supports. I might go into the practice range and just look at his cooldown timers. Just a quick timing thing that might help you. You're only down 25 health here and you're backing out of the fight that's going on. I think it might be worth it for you to actually go into the fight more than just heal that little bit of health. DJ, I might just be playing a game after this because I don't have a bunch of time to stream today. Yeah, it looks like your team won the fight anyways, but just for future thoughts, it might be better to stick around the fight a little bit more. Alright, missed the pole, but sometimes it's harder on Spider-Man, so that's one of those mechanical things you're talking about. Nice, good confirm. Alright, you got all your swings back, time to go in the back line. What's going on? Akami? Ooh, back up. You got 3 swings. There is just if you're not getting healed. How do I do this? I'm sure you know that. Health back right here. I wouldn't risk it at how low your health is right now. To your healers healing you. They did heal you though, but just a risky. It spooked me, I'll say. Yeah, you do have to be careful against Deadpool, like Bladen is saying. His sword moves are dangerous. Okay. I like what you're trying to go for. She wasted her cooldowns. Go in, yeah. Yeah, that one I think was... Oh, you got the kill anyways. You would have been able to kill her. You just work on your tracking a little bit. Work on your tracer tracking. Is there a way to tell... I was gonna say your accuracy is pretty good, 46%. I think that's the punches and kicks though, not your tracer, so I'd be interested to see what it is at the end, but I think you're doing pretty good. Let's see. I will say this as well, I learned this from Rec MR, as many of you probably know. So tracers like those two, probably don't do that. And this is something I'm doing as well. So I'm guilty of this. He calls these lazy tracers. Try and only use the tracers when you're going for combos and when you're actually trying to do damage up close. Just something to think about. Not a hard and fast rule, but I think I might try to start implement it myself. Okay. Let me see that again. So you see the invis in the back. I know she's still kind of a counter for us. But I would focus her right now. She looks alone in the back right there. Just try and bait out some cooldowns. A little harder with the thing, but he wasn't focused on you. I saw the idea, but the map screwed you up there. Alright. Try and pull him back in if you can. He's looking. Yeah, so all those tracers right there. Just from like what Rec was saying. A little bit lazy. Just because it'd be better if you were closer to do it. They're a little shifty. Hey, what's going on? McQueen made it to the Twitch. I'm so used to seeing you on YouTube. Don't forget, guys, if you're not following, give me the follow over on Twitch or YouTube, wherever you're watching. I just hit affiliate and stuff. We're working on getting YouTube partner. Let me see that again. Yeah, I think just how... Let's see. Yeah, just because you went like right at him with the healing and Cloak and Dagger healing him. I think you're going into like their whole team right now, if I'm not mistaken. Well, your team should be up here with you. Not the worst thing. You just got caught out a little bit, actually. Let's go back. Yeah, like McQueen's saying, I think that's something I gotta focus on more too, is no more lazy clustering. Try and use it mostly in just combos. Good rollout to get back to the point. Yeah, you kinda gotta. Nothing I could really say there. You're the only one holding point. Okay. Not a bad round. Hard because the Spider-Man's on you the entire time, so you kind of have to read the room and how it's going with the other guy. But yeah, mostly focus on the back line like you're doing. I think there's only one time I saw you focusing on a tank, but he was pretty low, so it's understandable. Yeah, going down main too much, you want to... It's also hard on this map, though, too, since it's so narrow in some places. But yes, try and engage from behind them instead of in front of them. By the way, I review viewer games from my Discord, so if you want yours next, I have the Discord link in the description. Oh, just like this. Nice. So let me see this. Oh wait, I think I started too early. My apologies. Yeah, more off angles like McQueen is saying. So right now, personally, I like to set up right here in this room from the start. I don't always get kills, but it's a good place to pop up here, kidnap like a cloak and dagger in this room, and then do like a fishing combo on her. If you uppercut her, she's not going to be able to make it out through this door. You could also kidnap him in this room back here. You can also start over here, something like that. It's not as much of an off angle, but try and think anywhere but main right here, if you can. Let's see. Let me just read some chats. You guys got some good wisdom in here too. Need to take more off angles. Yeah, more rollouts for maps like Baden's saying. This one's a little tougher just because it's so restricted. Yeah, like McQueen's saying, just your presence alone and getting cooldowns. It's not always about securing kills. Yeah, you're a little far away. I do those spots I was talking about instead. Because you can't really even see anything from where you're at right now. I assume you're just looking out for the Spider-Man. But even still, I'd be in those other spots. Okay, yep. Ooh. Good call. Bucky could have grounded you right there. Alright, let's see. Fishing combo. Not a bad idea just because of the Bucky, but... Oh, and the thing. Ooh, this is tough now. I would do more of the opener ones. So coming in from above, like behind, like this you're doing. You come in, do an overhead tracer uppercut. Does the same amount of damage as a tracer get over here uppercut. And then kind of assess where you're at after that. With a Bucky and thing and stuff. Yeah. I think you just, let me see that again. For this team, I might try to kidnap more. Your get over here is kind of a death sentence with Bucky and thing on you. And when he's full health. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one for you, honestly. This is just a tough match overall. Alright, you know where the health packs are, so that's really good. A lot of people don't even know that part. Okay, try going on the left side and these side rooms over here instead of down main again. So like over here. Come out through here. And then you could come in through over here or something. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so just side routes again, just so they're not seeing everywhere you're going. So just being a little sneakier. It's all about practice, McQueen. He's gotta try it out to improve it, though. And then I feel like the awareness will come as he does it more. So yeah, things looking at you, don't go in. Yeah, thing. Keep trying fishing combos against the thing and baiting out anything you can against this team, really. I think that's more of what you're gonna do against this team. Yeah, I do like combo and fishing combo, like McQueen's saying. McQueen is also a good source of advice. Yep. He's hiding, can't really do much. Try and go for the cloak and dagger, but you're distracting him, so just don't go in until your team's kind of engaging. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you just gotta be careful. Should get that kill, nice. Little messy, but you got the job done.
Armed and dangerous. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man. Once I get you stuck, game over.
Okay, good. Yeah, just be aware of all their cooldowns. This is kind of the name of the game for this one. Okay, good awareness. It would have been bad if he had punch, though. I don't know if he used that before. Let me see. I think he just did use it, so that is good on you. Yeah, you hear him doing the pull. And yeah, I think he just punched right there. Yeah, just be aware of, like McQueen saying, of bubbles and stuff. This team, you definitely have to do fishing combo and combo a little bit more. And you know what's actually really good for this team? Since Deadpool requires accuracy and Rocket's orbs a little slower, is learn the yo-yo combo. Especially against Cloak and Dagger. It's in these lobbies, you'll probably get free kills on her every time you land it correctly. Okay, we're distracting Bucky again.
Feeling good.
Okay.
It's a beacon-free zone now.
Yeah, not much you can do here till your team pushes up more, but you guys are down a player.
Feeling good.
It might be worth just trying to do some fishing combos and combos on the side while your team, their team's preoccupied. Yeah, they're just always looking out for you. As long as you distract without dying, you're kind of doing your job right here. Kills are just a bonus. So you hear all the ults going off, you definitely want to go in on there. Cloak and Dagger right here. I think you got distracted by all the people in the group. You gotta focus on one of them. And not just the first person you cluster. Yeah, right there. Definitely need a setup for your ult more, especially against triple. I think they have triple support, right? Yeah, you can't really just hit Q right here. I would be surprised if you killed anything. Yeah, and you died for it. Alright, let's see. Going in the back line. Alright, you see Bucky, do not try and go for him. There you go, do the opener, but hold up. So you just saw the Bucky, right? And then you're deciding right now, now is a good time to go on this Cloak and Dagger. You got the right idea, go for sports, but your positioning is very bad right here. You got 3 people looking at you, you saw all of them, and you're right in front of them for all of them to shoot you, and one of them's a Bucky. I don't remember if you died right here. I would be surprised if you lived. Alright, you got out? Very nice. Just things to think about, though. Probably don't engage in front of their whole team like that. Yeah, try and learn in these cases when it's triple support like this and their team comp that they have, you need to be doing yo-yos and fishing combos at least. Yeah, so I think that's what you need to work on. Just getting those 2 combos in your arsenal would help a lot. Just positioning and stuff, knowing when to go in, like you were saying. It was a little tougher because it was getting close to the end of the match, so I kind of get why you're panicking a little bit. But definitely learn the combo, learn the yo-yo. Or was it that I was thinking of? Yeah, like right here. What cooldowns do you have? So your team's going a little bit, right? Stuff like this. I know they're looking out for you. If you were able to yo-yo her right here, that would have been a free kill for you. Or a fishing combo. Focus in on probably this team. Probably Cloak and Dagger first. Then maybe Rocket. I guess it depends on cooldowns. If Deadpool's cooldowns are all down, focus him with a fishing combo once again. You're not really going to have bread and butter in this team when they're all grouped up like this. Or bait out Rocket's dashes with the overhead. I will show you kind of what I'm thinking about. Alright, so fishing combo. Tracer, pull, Punch, tracer, uppercut. Good for 250.
Stay down.
275 like Cloak and Dagger. You'll follow it up with a tracer.
Spider flip.
Well, I guess I can't show you there. So that is good versus Cloak and Dagger. Really good versus Rocket if he's got no dashes. But for Cloak and Dagger, here's what you want to be doing. Pull, tracer, uppercut, tracer, overhead. You want to get used to doing all these pull combos because you got to get the supports away from their other supports. Especially against the Deadpool and Rocket. The Cloak and Dagger should be a free kill because they got to be accurate in their healing orbs and shots. So do those, and then the opener I was talking about. Go like this. Overhead tracer, uppercut, swing cancel, and then overhead. So I'll do it again. Same damage as the bread and butter. Harder to react to though. So those three I would start trying to learn for team comps when it's really hard to stay in there. Because look how fast you do the damage right here. And I'm out already. Bam. What was that, like a second? And she's already got that much damage on her? Versus bread and butter. Oh, I know I have a tracer on me. I'm gonna go in. That takes like a second and a half, 2 seconds longer. But just, you gotta learn the displacement combos.
Spider flip.
And the hard to react to combos, pretty much, for just those team comps. And I think that'll get you a lot further in those games. I think that's all the advice I got on that. McQueen's pretty smart as well. Any last advice for Mr. Monkey Man for that match you saw? No problem, Monkey Man. Yeah, work on the lazy clusters. Try and limit those, so don't do from like this far. Not doing much damage. Try and just really do them in combos like that.
Stay down.
Alright, sounds good.